You're tapping on depression. My name is Laura Mazzata, and I am an Akashic therapist and Reiki master. And it's absolutely my mission to guide curious humans to summon their power so that they can thrive personally and professionally and not settle for good, to go for phenomenal. I consider myself the confidence queen. That is the number one thing that people get from working with me, is a huge boost in confidence, clarity, and momentum in their personal or professional lives. And one of the things that I use with clients is tapping. EFT, emotional freedom technique. This is an energy psychology technique that taps into the governing energy meridian that runs up and down your spine and distributes to the rest of your organs, your cells, and systems of the body. So when we tap on these points, they're very similar to acupuncture points. And we are activating and shaking up the energy to be able to release and call forward anything that needs to go, that doesn't align with where we're going. So if you want to learn more about tapping and get an intro video, definitely click the link below in the description. And that's going to take you over to the resources page of my website, where I have a demonstration video on tapping. And there's also an image that shows you a visual of the different tapping points. So you can pause this video and return to this content after you've done that. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe below, as well as hit the little notification bell so that you get updates on other tapping videos that I upload, and also any videos that bring forward wisdom from the Akashic records, which is my favorite space to be doing healing work. It's the safest, it's the most efficient, and the most potent space to bring forward your deepest levels of healing. So without further ado, let's jump into our tapping on depression. Make sure your feet are on the floor. Straighten your spine by tucking your tailbone and tucking your chin. That lengthens that pranic tube and allows the energy to flow more freely. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in all the way to the base of your spine. And allow a nice slow exhale. Take another deep breath in, really expanding your heart space in the front and the back. And slowly release. And just take a moment here with your eyes closed to tune into your physical body, your emotions, your energy field. And identify where you feel you are with depression on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being, I feel the most depressed I've ever felt. And 1 being, I'm pretty good, but I feel a tiny little twinge. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you can repeat after me. You might want to keep your eyes open if you haven't tapped before so that you can follow along with the tapping points with me. Even though I'm feeling depressed right now, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I can fall into these ruts from time to time, I know that I'm resilient and can bring myself back. Take a nice deep breath here. And release. We're going to move on to the tapping points. Oh, I feel depressed. Here we go again. I am so sick of this pattern rearing its head. Haven't I worked through this shit already? Haven't I processed the depth of what's coming forward? What's wrong with me? Why can't I just be strong enough to suck it up and deal with it? My life isn't so bad. I have resources available to me and supports available. And I can choose to access them at any time. But there's resistance that's holding me back. There's something stuck there that's in the way. Making me feel paralyzed and like I can't reach out. Making me feel hopeless about the resources I do have to access. Like, what's this really going to do for me? I'm skeptical about its effectiveness. It's actually much easier to crawl back in bed and pull a blanket over my head. But I know that's not the right decision. I can do that for 20 minutes or so. But then I need to get up and get out. Depression represents stagnant energy. So movement gets it flowing. And I have some fear about what's going to come forward when I start moving through it. What if I get really pissed off? What if I can't control my rage? What if I melt down into a puddle of tears and panic? Take a nice deep breath here and keep tapping. You can pull up a yawn. If I'm in public, I'm not going to melt down to that degree. If I actually get up and get myself out, I will automatically practice some restraint. And then when I'm feeling safely held later in the day, I can open my journal and allow the wisdom to start to flow. Knowing that emotions are just energy in motion. They will flow through me if I open space for them to. So I choose to try this on for size. To open up time, space, and patience for me. In my own stillness, letting whatever comes, come. Knowing that anger, if it comes forward, is wanting to be released. It doesn't want to be stuck anymore. It doesn't want to be part of me anymore. And it is not part of the loving person that I'm continuing to become. And I get to deepen into this love for myself. And nourish and nurture myself in ways that I may not have received in my life. And that's the biggest gift I can give myself. And if panic comes forward, that's simply the nervous system discharging excess energy that may not even be mine. So I choose to release all of these energetic cords now. That tie me to old stories and situations that hold me back. I choose to envision my larger mission. and the vision of who I want to become. Knowing that that version of me already exists in my field. I just need to invite that version in. And I do that by opening up time, space, and patience for this opportunity to arise. So I can scream it out, punch it out, sing it out, move it out. And allow the love and beauty of the universe to flow in. Because I am deeply deserving. I am deeply deserving of intimacy with God, myself, and others. I know that being given this gift of depression is an opportunity to transmute pain into beauty. Into lessons for myself and others. Into modeling resilience for myself and others. Into celebration of the fact that I keep going. And I keep learning, no matter how many times I feel knocked down. And the wisdom from these lessons launches me quicker into the next version of myself. And I can't wait to meet this version of me. This version of me is passionate and empowered. This version of me returns to love more frequently. And these swings of depressive energy move through my field more quickly and with lower intensity. I can feel into the relief that comes with this shift. Take a nice deep breath here while you're tapping. And a nice sigh out. And I feel into how deeply grateful I am for this. How deeply grateful I am for this moment and time with myself. And I'd commit to showing up with more and more compassion, love, and patience going forward. Put your hands down, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. You may find yawning come up. This is really common with tapping because it's an extra deeper release of energy. It's an excavation of much deeper old energy. So I just want you to tune into your physical body and your emotions one more time and see where you are on that scale of 1 to 10. And if you need to repeat this again to adjust that number, please feel free. You can also jump over to other videos on my EFT playlist on my YouTube channel. There's some on anxiety, if anxiety came up for you. There's some on anger and rage, if those came up for you. There's some on trauma, if that came up for you. Just allow yourself to explore and get curious about the emotions that come forward after this tapping, because the more that you follow what comes forward and then tap on the next thing, the deeper and deeper you go, and the deeper and deeper you heal. So thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe below, and keep your eyes peeled for more videos that are coming on tapping and downloads from the Akashic Records. Mwah. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day.